And welcome back. Okay, the first thing we're going to do now is to actually go into our gene lab, because we want to beef up our undercover agent Malin Rosenqvist. We want to give her some extra abilities here, also so you can see what it does. How much it's going to cost. It's going to cost quite a lot, but we're going to beef her up to maximum, so we're going to use all of it. No, cloak bioelectric skin, so she can cloak herself, and wound recovery time is reduced, solely regenerates HP per turn, max up to the max HP without armor. So that means that if she goes below 6 health, she can start regenerating. However, this is not a very useful skill compared to this. The muscle fiber. It allows her to scale walls and jump up on buildings and stuff like that. Basically, she can move a lot more freely across the battlefield, and when she wants to do that. So we're gonna put her into this with these enhanced pupils, so if she misses, her next shot gains +10 aim. Adrenaline neurosympathy, which will, whenever she kills something, everyone else will get a buff. I think it enhances their will and aim a bit. And that's what we're going to do. It's gonna cost a lot of money and a lot of meld, but we want to have at least one really good agent.
Once the genetic modification is complete, I will notify you directly.
Excellent. And then let's go into engineering and see what we can build. Now that we have our genetics lab, I think we want... Our power is still good. We want more satellite uplinks, but for that we would need more engineers. However, we can get some more engineers by building a workshop, because this one grants 5 engineers directly and adjacency bonus, 10% refunds on resources when building vehicles, foundry projects and facilities. And since we will build this in adjacency to the cybernetics lab, we will actually get an adjacency bonus. And then we will build probably a foundry here. But that's for later. Actually, it's fairly close, because I think we want to have the foundry. The next thing we're going to upgrade research is actually the experimental warfare, which grants the foundry. But now we have research heavy lasers, which gives us a railgun for the mech suits, the heavy laser for the heavy, and a laser cannon for our fighters. And we're gonna need all of those 3, because we've been lagging behind when it comes to weaponry. So let's go into engineering and build. No, not facilities. We're going to build. Let's see now. This is gonna cost, but I think it's worth the cost. Yeah, we have a lot of alloys, so it's money. 2 railguns for our mech troopers. We are currently using 2 heavies, so why not at least build 2? And I think I'll also want to build one of those scatter lasers. Oh, we built one of the scatter lasers. Excellent. Yeah, then we want to build laser cannons for our fighters. We want to equip all of them with the laser cannons, because they are just simply better than our current weaponry. So we're gonna have to get some money. Currently, yeah, here is some of the weapons we just got. The Exalt weaponry. They just look different than the regular basic rifles, but other than that, they're not useful. There's a different rocket launcher, it's the same. So let's sell all of them.
I remember when all we heard about were flying saucers. The aliens certainly have come a long way.
Maybe we should sell a lot of these too. Yeah, let's sell a lot of these. We are going to use them, yes, but at the moment we need the cash more. And we have a lot of alien alloys, so let's get rid of some of them. We will probably regret it later, but yeah. Currently we have 3 fighters, so we're going to build 3 laser cannons and equip them on our fighters. There we go. And view ship list.
When selecting a specific jet within the hangar, you can choose to modify its current.
It's gonna take 1 day to rearm it, but we'll have to take that little hit. Let's hope there's no UFOs showing up in the next 24 hours. And also I think we're gonna build one more facility actually. We're going to build a laboratory next to the genetics lab, because then we get a adjacency bonus and a research bonus. Increases laboratory speed, and we also get a few scientists maybe, I think. There we go. Now we can speed up time and see what happens. Okay, all our fighters got their laser cannons. Excellent. And now we have research experimental warfare. This gives us the foundry, which is one of the main things that we want. Flashbang grenade, Reaper rounds. The Reaper rounds are for our conventional weapons, which we have now actually replaced with laser weaponry. So those are not really something that we want to use anymore. Flashbang grenades blinds an enemy, they can't fire. Fairly useful. Phoenix cannon is a weapon for the fighters. However, since we have laser weaponry, the Phoenix cannon is not really that good. It's just a fast upgrade. If you go for the foundry directly, you will get a better weapon faster. No. I think we'll actually go with the shard then. No, find out what it does. No, let's go for the skeleton suit first. Yeah.
Commander, at this point a foundry would certainly help us further hone the effectiveness of these new weapons and equipment.
Let's build a foundry then.
Get started on construction
In the foundry, you can upgrade weaponry, our current weaponry, and gain some bonuses that is available only in the foundry.
Unfortunately, one of our
Mexico
members has
withdrawal.
chosen to
Yeah, North America is
involvement
fucked.
in the XCOM project. This
Yeah,
does not
whatever.
bode well for XCOM, Commander. These recent departures from the Council are of serious concern. You've done an admirable job
So far,
the alien threat over
we
the
have
course of
lost
this past
America.
month, Commander.
We cannot gain that
However,
bonus,
we
the
still
continent
believe
bonus
is
there.
room for
We have lost
improvement
France
in
as
your
well,
efforts.
but since our base is here, we're kind of fine in Europe. So we still have a chance to get both Asia and Africa.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Which, well, is sufficient, I think. Okay, Exalt has begun operations in South America. Shouldn't Marlin be out of the tank by now? No, 4 days. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to send in someone else to be a undercover agent. So let's do that. Yeah. Zoe is back. However, I think I want to send someone else. Pitbull. Rapid fire. Yeah, let's send in Pitbull. He's gonna have to stand in for Marlin for a short while, I think.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt Exalt Cell in Brazil.
Yeah. Now we got a foundry.
Foundry online.
So let's go and actually see what the
The
foundry
new
does
engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
and what we can do here.
Always glad to have
We
more
can build
help down here.
a heavy
First
weapons
time in the
platform,
foundry. It's not the prettiest,
which
but some of
is
our more interesting
a
projects will certainly
mechanized
benefit from
robot,
the adjustments
well
made down
on
here.
wheels, a small mini tank basically, that can take the place of one of our soldiers and enter the battlefield. This has some advantages and some disadvantages. The disadvantage is that the robots here cannot gain XP. They do not become better. However, they are fairly decent. They have a fair amount of health, they have some fair amount of defense, and just like the mech troopers, they can't take cover or anything like that, but they have other advantages. The first one only has, I think, you can upgrade it so it can gain suppression as well. The first one only is not that good, actually, in my opinion. The second one is better, the alloy robot. It actually has the ability to be cover for our soldiers, so our soldiers can actually use the robot as a partial cover when advancing against the enemy. Also, it can take more damage and has more defense. The third one is a flying one, but that comes a lot later. Here we can improve our medikits, which will give them more health. They can heal 6 health instead of 4, which is, well, nice. However, this is the thing we really want. Ammo conservation. This will double the ammo on our weapons before we have to reload them. Yeah. And the second thing we want is tactical rigging. It gives us a second accessory slot for every soldier. Yes, 2 slots. These 2 are awesome. And the good thing about the foundry is that it doesn't queue up the upgrades. They all upgrade individually. So this will take 4 days to upgrade, but we can still upgrade the ammo as well. Luckily we have enough muton corpses and alloys and weapon fragments and engineers to do this. So this will also take 4 days, so we can actually upgrade both of these 2 at the same time. However, now, as you can see, it costs a lot of money, and it costs a lot of alloys and other resources.
I'll send word to the foundry crew
But
now.
these 2 are vital for us in the future. Abductions.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe.
Okay.
I've got the coordinates locked in.
Russia. Let's just check the situation room here for a short while. Russia. Yeah. Brazil is also bad. That's, well, where we live. Ah, yeah, that's why the Exalt is increasing the threat level in Brazil. That's why we have to stop that before it's too late. Yeah, let's go and check out the abductions. Asia or Asia? Japan or China? Japan is fairly decent at the moment, so let's take China. We gain a support captain, that's nice. So let's help China out. But first, before we go off to any mission here, we're going to have to switch out some gear. That's a laser light machine gun, which is awesome. However, I think actually we're gonna switch this girl out because I want Zoe back in the gang, the sniper. We kinda need... We already have Shylong as a heavy, so a sniper would be nice to actually fill the spot. And we actually have the laser sniper rifle for her as well. So now she's fully kitted with everything that she needs. Let's see. Yeah, Riddell and I want some bigger guns. Look at my pink railgun. It's awesome. And it's a euphemism for something... No, wait. No, it's not. And let's see.